Welcome to the Boys on Gold. Sorry for the lack of uploads. There's been absolutely nothing to post for international break. But today we're doing Sunderland versus Wolves match preview.
Yeah, match preview. It's not looking good this weekend, is it? Especially with a Vitor sent off. Oh, yeah. Brighton game wasn't looking promising. I mean, I don't know. Tottenham and Brighton, it was like draws on paper is all right, but the results just weren't great, were they?
Literally, it's like you can either gain gain a point if you're losing and then you get a comeback and get a point out of it from a draw, or you're winning and then you get a draw. You basically lost 2 points. So realistically, we've lost 4 points in 2 games, which is not good. And then, yeah, I just said Vitor getting sent off. Genuinely, I don't know. I don't know how much of a difference manager getting sent off actually makes, to be fair. But yeah, I mean, it's not good, is it?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's like the Brighton game. After he got sent off, we know full well them substitutions weren't the assistant. It was all Vitor. So I'm just going to assume it's just going to be the exact same against Sunderland because realistically, it is all that white-haired guy shouts all the time anyway, controlling the players. So, to be fair, I don't think we can see much difference between the manager and the assistant, or like just the whole managerial stuff, whatever. Like, between Brighton and Sunderland, I can't see it being much different, but I know. And also, like you said about us dropping like 4 points, and that's like dropping them 4 points is crucial because right now we're bottom of the table and with them 4 points, where would we be? At least
I mean, we'd
19th,
be above
18th.
Forest anyway, which is like something.
Yeah, but yeah,
With 4 points, we would be. Would be out. It would be 17th, and Forest would be in the relegation zone. So like, that'd be 3 teams worse than us. And as of right now, everyone says like we're like the worst team and we're guaranteed to go down. I mean, it still shows kind of how early it is
how
almost.
close it is. Yeah,
4 points, like that's all. We lost that in 2 games, and that's all it takes for us to get out of the relegation zone. But at the end of the day, we don't have the 4 points, so we're still bottom, so it doesn't change anything.
and with the way it's looking, we're playing the two newly promoted sides, and it's not looking promising because we've already played one of them, and we've seen how that game turned out. So I know it's just not looking good for us at all because it's just our football just isn't looking great at all.
It's like it's attacking football. I think it's like, I mean, defense isn't great, but there's no like go in our attack. There's no one to create chances. There's no one to score goals. It's like it's nothing. You got players like Vitor, Rodrigo on the bench, Lopez. Who else? Just anyone. We got how many good players on the bench and they don't play them.
It's like what Rodrigo said earlier about his minutes and his stuff. Like when he plays, he puts in all his efforts and just he does perform. Every time Rodrigo's played, he has performed. So it is. You can't just put it down to the manager sometimes about the results. How like because he just doesn't play the right players.
Yeah, literally. So it is genuinely, it could be the subs costing us this season. They are so bad. I think with better subs, like it's like last game, we needed another goal to seal the win. It was 1-0 up, and then you put it on the most random subs, and you can't get another goal. So all it takes is to concede, and you've lost. Lost the points. It's
Yeah, like
stupid, and you got really good players on the bench to come on, and you're not playing them. And the players on the bench probably like Fer Lopez and Rodrigo, they're both starting quality players. So I mean, Vitor is like, I'm not really caring about him going yet because I don't think there's anyone better out there. But if there's anything making me not like him, it's the subs.
yeah, because like realistically against Brighton, we needed to nick a second goal, put the game to bed, and they decided to for 20 minutes of the game to just not even play a striker. Like what are you doing? It's like obviously Toto came on in the end, but I feel like him and Lawson should have both stayed on, like I say, because we did need to nick a second goal, and we had. I swear we must have had at least 5 centre backs on the pitch at one point.
Yeah,
It's just like
back to go O'Neill and Southgate football. Score a goal, sit back and relax. No point.
and another thing with like the upcoming games as well. It's like we don't know how we're going to play because we have picked up form recently in the past like few games. But obviously we've got an international break could mess with the tempo and the flow of what's going on behind the scene. I don't know. I know, it's just not helping, ruining the momentum a bit.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's not. Well, last thing I'll say about Brighton, 'cause it is not a post-match thing, but it's kind of all coming back to me, and like I'm kind of annoyed about the result again. But first, Larson cannot play by himself because you've got a lone number 9 up front with literally. That's why you need Rodrigo or Lopez cross the ball in.
Yeah, just another playmaker on the field because you kind of just need it.
And then defence is like, I don't know, it's another thing. At the start of the season, I was kind of thinking the players need to be better, but I think the team played really good against Brighton. I think it's just the subs and the tactics, everything let them all down with Vitor, and because they defended some of the best defenders I've probably seen for most of the game. It's just eventually a goal's going to go in when you keep attacking in it.
Yeah, and obviously, no goals, no results. Hence why we're bottom of the table, isn't it? So, quite a tough one.
So, on to the actual gaming matter, just Sunderland away, and then some big fuss about our banks or something in your way end, whatever that's about. Good on Sunderland, you know.
Yeah, I mean, Sunderland away, it's just a tough one. We ain't beat Sunderland in the past 3 times we played them anyway. I mean, many
But
bloody light years away. And,
can't say we've got much experience playing them, so
yeah.
I mean, they've started a very good start to the season, really, where they're 9th in the table. For someone that you'd say would probably be up bottom 3.
Yeah, picked up a good few results as well. Was it 3-0 against West Ham first game of the season?
Yeah,
Good result for a newly promoted team. But obviously West Ham aren't doing great, but who would have known first game of the season anyway?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, it will be a tough game for us, obviously, because we're not great, but they are a decent side as well. So it'll be quite a close one to call, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, I mean, you said it a bit, but like we have picked up some. I mean, I won't say 2 draws as form, but with how we're playing, it's much big improvement. I'd say it's kind of form, and if we can carry it on over through the international break, I do think we could give them a good like fight or whatever you want to call it. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I think we have got a chance.
As long as we do just play like, when we have our good moments against like Tottenham or Brighton, like we did play decent football, and you can see it. It's just as long as we don't sit back, play at O'Neill, bloody Southgate football, and just like, I know if we just improve our mistakes with like them few defensive errors, like when what's his name, Jackson Chatua, when he kicks out for a corner and then we obviously concede from it. It's like stupid little mistakes like that. We just need to stop making, and then like, and we can just stop the little mistakes that we keep making, costing us the results each week. It'll just like, I know we'd have to give him a run for his money.
Yeah, that's the thing when you constantly got the other team attacking on you, like literally constant pressure. The players are going to make mistakes like kicking the ball out for a corner for no reason, which is another problem with the tactics really. But I mean, I don't know. I do think we could get something out of Sunderland. To be fair, another point. I don't know. Points are not relevant really unless you're 2-0 down and you manage to scrape a point. It's not really even worth going to get a point, is it?
Just off the back of an international break, most people disagree, but to be fair, against Sunderland, just considering how decent they are, I would take a point against Sunderland, to be fair. It's like,
We
not
need to be
great,
going.
but would take a point.
I mean, a point's better than no points, but it's just we can't draw every game of the season. We'll still go down.
Yeah, I know, because I suppose we've got Burnley next week, and I feel
That's
like,
like that has to be like Sunderland is like there's an exception. Burnley literally has to be a win.
I mean, even Sunderland's holding exception, but if Burnley we lose, then it's like almost a guarantee we go down, unless we make like the most unbelievable turnaround ever. It's just relegates by Christmas at that point.
Yeah, I mean, should do score predictions because I don't want the video to be too long.
I mean, yeah, it's going on 9.5 minutes now, so see if we can wrap it up, and then yeah.
Go on then.
My score prediction. Oh, quite a tough one. I can see it in it being like a 0-0, like a 2-0, 3-0 Sunderland. I don't know.
Yeah,
I might back us. Go 1-0 Wolves. I know. Depending on the lineup, I might just say total to score. He's like due a Premier League goal, so I'll just say 1-0 Wolves total to score.
I'm gonna go. I mean, I've been saying how much I don't want to draw, but I will go 1-1. I don't know. It will be 3-0 to them, but like realistically, it just will. But I'll say 1-1, and I'll go. Don't even know who plays for them, so but I'll play for us. I'll say Krejci or whoever it's called again, just because he's genuinely unreal. So
Oh yeah, I forgot about him. He actually has been unreal.
hopefully we win, but I'll say a draw.
Yeah, I mean obviously we'll keep you updated after the game and see what happens because he's just a sticky one.
Yeah,
Obviously, yeah, it's just really odd that there's been no news about that. I mean, hence why I haven't been making content ever. But it's like there's just been no news, so we can't really keep updated much about what's going on. Or I don't know, it's hard to tell what's going on.
basically from Brighton post match to now, we
We've
know the
learnt
exact
nothing
amount
new.
of stuff that's
Yeah,
before Brighton. So yeah,
I suppose that'll be the end of this video because nothing else to speak about. It's been through all the talking points
nothing
really.
important.
So, and we have uploaded first episode of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Wolves Edition. So if you want to all go check that out, it it is out. So should be doing decent by the time they upload this. So make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.
Boom.
Boom.